my trusty adventurer friend. I felt rather foolish the moment I ran in here without you. From what Enoch told me, it sounded like the attack just happened. Maybe if I'd been faster at the caravan, we could have rescued Father. No, I don't have your... Did you hear that? It sounded like it was coming from in here. Yvel! Stendar, blind me. What happened?
Marilyn? You can't be in... The Hadalids. They're coming back for us.
Yvel, you're in no state to fight. Adventurer, we need a plan. Yvel and the others are too hurt to fend off the Hadalids outside. I took some resonance crystals from the caravan. They should... Good. Tend to them as best you can. I'll keep the Hadalids at bay. Patch up Yvel and the others.
Lord Shujat did not like the taste of that. Lord Shujat never likes potions.
Thank you. It's already starting to ease my pain.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll feel better in a few days' time.
If any more monsters throw rocks at me, I'll be ready for them.
The Hadalids are leaving!
Marilyn? That song! The Hadalids aren't trying to get in anymore?
It worked! Friend, check in with Yvel.
Where did Thorley and I know what we're doing. I didn't see him, no.
Father can't be far. Let's go! That's Father's dagger. He came this way. That's a piece of Father's cloak. We're definitely on the right path. A cane? That's Father's voice.
Did you see his new...
Father!
That
Are you
must have
hurt?
cost him.
Where are the Hadalids?
Marilyn? You're supposed to be safely outside. Adventurer, come here.
I am safe, and you'd better be thanking my friend for seeing to that.
Spent my entire life keeping Marilyn out of harm's way. Did it matter? No. Here she is, deep within a mine, filled with horrible creatures who've already killed my best sentries. This is a disaster. Marilyn saw all of that and she's still in here? No. Why am I surprised? Of course she'd stay. I held off those foul beasts as long as I could. Do whatever you can to get them out of my mine. They must have some reason to remain here. Kill them! Poison the tunnels, I don't care. I am leaving, and I'm taking my daughter and all my sentries with me. It's far too dangerous here. Marilyn still thinks the prisoners here are her friends. She never fully understood the dangers of Amanos, and I wouldn't be a good father if I left her to discover it now. Don't leave these tunnels until they're safe.
Friend, I have an idea.
Hope we find something?
Here, take the resonance crystals. These are the ones I took from the caravan site. They are the key to everything. I can calm the Hadalids. My plan? I'm a Thama vocalist, remember? My mute father. We're going in to deal with the Hadalids.
Leave the Hadalids in the hands of a capable adventurer. You're staying with me.
I won't let my friend face the Hadalids alone.
Young lady, you will listen to your father.
Must be the deepest one. It doesn't seem like the Hadalids made homes here yet. Maybe they'll be more likely to leave. These crystals have to work. The Hadalids can't stay here. Shore now. Maybe tunneling here angered the Hadalid. These crystals are set. Let's look for the entryway. Maybe it's upstairs. Up there! They have to be coming from those holes. Let me get a better view. Yes! Alright, place the crystals. I'll start the song. Ruminen hekekano
You proved more capable than I thought. Your mother was right in sending for you.
I'm capable? Does this mean you'll let me go on adventures?
Ah, adventurer. come over here, if you please. Thank you. Marilyn told me some of what occurred with the Hadalids. I'd like to believe it was all your doing, but maybe it's time for me to reconsider my approach to our discussions. Her magic has its uses. If my wife was successful in her negotiations with House Mornard, she'll return with enough sentries to replace the ones we lost. With the Hadalids calmer due to Marilyn's song, my sentries will be able to fight them off in due course. If they do, we'll be ready for them. I'll come up with a strategy to further deal with the infestation tonight and speak with the sentries. No one will be caught unaware again. That's my job. Marilyn is excited to talk to you. I suggest you say your farewells before you head back out to your, adventuring.
We did it! Once the prisoners and sentries recover, they'll be able to return to work, without having to worry about being attacked, too. My plan worked! Or it looks like it's working. You believed in me even though I know I wasn't entirely prepared for this adventure. At least I wasn't when we set off. Thank you. Take this. It's from my father and I. I can't believe it. We did. I hope it doesn't come to...
Get away from me, stupid thing!
Is it gone?
Get back here, you stupid thing!
Watch yourself, stranger. There's some errant magic out here. I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time, but I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning into a crisis. I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iran, was away, but the magic went awry. If it doesn't get dealt with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my own, so I need help. I need to develop a counterspell, but first the protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, I can pay. Hold still. You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as a sheep. Not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north. Mostly they serve to keep errant magic inside Tordriak's boundaries. You know, the standard 3 points of protection thing. Unfortunately, this spell... The name's... This is Tordriak. Here we are. I'm going to cast a little purifying spell while you place the crystals so nothing disturbs us. Let's do this quick. That's one ward restored. Let's go fix the next one. It's in the glade just west of here. I really should have paid more attention to Magister Iren when he was explaining how these protective wards work. I should have paid more attention to him in general, actually. The next one is in the glade. It's just across the way to the west. Unfortunately, no. The wards are just to keep the unstable magic inside the bounds of Tordrea. That way, I can work on a counterspell without worrying about the Magister Iren. You placed the warding crystal. Oh, you're a natural. Maybe you should have been Magister Iren's apprentice. The last ward is up here, inside a cave. This is the last one. Let's get this over with. That's all the wards. Let's talk outside. I need to figure out what to do next. Stupid moats! I know my rogue spell is to blame for most of the weirdness happening around Tordreok. But it almost seems like these damned moats are becoming dangerous. They're doing more than just mischievous magic. Fish biscuits. I need to figure this out. I'm not sure. The moats aren't new. They're always hanging around Tordreok. I think they're drawn to places like this. But there was nothing in my spell that should have made them act malevolent. And there are a lot more around than usual. Yes, I can make traps to contain them, but I'm still worried about their behavior. While I work on the traps, could you head into the tower and look to Magister Iren's things? He might have a book with more information about the modes. See if you can find anything in the tower about the modes. I'll meet you there and start on the traps. You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
This is ridiculous. You, Magister Iren, should never have taken in a mangy cat like you.
Relax, Huldressa. I'm working.
You better work fast, because when Magister Iren... What the... Oh!
You in here? Did you find anything useful? I finished the traps. Once we set them up, they should take care of the moats. Then I can sort out the livestock in Huldressa, and at some point create a counterspell to fix everything for good. Did you learn anything useful? Oh, I read that one, with the Wind Sorrow lady, right? Oh, what if my spell disturbed her and that's why the moats are acting up? That's troubling, and also a problem for future Ember. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Or two things, actually. The traps are finished, but the livestock and Huldressa are still a problem. I want to figure out a way to return them all to their natural forms before the illusion does any damage. Could you set the traps while I do that? Here, I'll mark some places to set the traps. They're in a pack by the work tables outside. While you do that, I'll figure out how to fix the livestock and Huldressa. Then I can work on my counterspell. Meet me by the livestock pens when you're done. Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished. All right. You're back! The traps worked, didn't they? See? I told you I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Speaking of which, I think I figured out a way to return the livestock to their original forms. I made something. I know it looks like a spoon, but, well, technically it is a spoon, but I enchanted it. And I call it the Spoon of Undo. I just tested it on those chickens. It removes the illusions perfectly.